From the company that should stick to drop towers and the track that should stick to hybrids, comes the next generation 4D coaster that proves that the originals were better. So if you hated X2 and hated Green Lantern First Flight, then good news, you're gonna hate this one too. The Joker Free Fly Coaster. In a world where everyone copies each other, gaze upon the model that had Intamin panicking to the point where they designed a ride that looks awfully familiar now, doesn't it? But I guess technically speaking, the Free Spin was inspired from the Zack Spin, which was also inspired by X2. None of which were that good, really.
Are you kidding me? Why do I even... Where's Cedar Point fanboy? I need to take my anger out on somebody.
Yeah, okay, you go do that. You thought it was awesome when it went to Fiesta, Texas, and got annoyed when the exact same thing went to Great Adventure. Now just get plain frustrated when Six Flags goes on a spending spree by buying in bulk with their buy one get three free deal, thus sending an identical free spin to New England over Texas and Great America.
Okay, normally I'd be pretty mad about this edition because Great America deserves better, but we're getting new coasters like every 2 or 3 years, so I can't complain. Great America, let's go!
Yeah, okay, stop bragging. I don't know. If you ask me, the worst part about all this is not only do they have the same layout, but the exact same theme. The legendary DC villain and inspiration of a million thrill rides, the Joker. And not the one we've already parodied, or the Row 6 one. This one's a different Joker. So everything from the original parody definitely applies to this one, but the difference is now we're just more annoyed with Six Flags at this point. Because originally all we had to deal with were 2 of these things. Now there's 5 in America and 1 in Japan. Why do we need this many Jokers?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our next coaster debate. I'm your mild-mannered host, Caucasian Pitbull, or as others like to call me, White Samuel L. Jackson. But I'm actually John Duffy, former CEO of Six Flags. It was fun while it lasted, but I've discovered my true passion is hosting coaster debates. And now, as of the last debate, I know I said villains were banned because of past events, but unfortunately I am going to have to revoke that statement, as the Joker has literally threatened to kill me if I didn't let him debate.
Oh, what are you talking about? I didn't threaten you. At least not this time.
Oh, I wasn't talking about you. I was actually referring to that Joker.
You've got to be kidding me.
Thank you, Mr. Clean.
I'm a Six Flags man.
But I never said I'm gonna kill you. I'm just gonna hurt you.
Really, really bad. Yeah, we get it. Look, I don't know what you're doing here, but let me tell you something. I was here first, bub.
Not anymore. You had your time to shine. The Clown Prince of Crime is back and better than ever, baby.
Well, in case you haven't noticed, no one asked for you. You're just a freak. Like me.
Careful. All that chit-chat's gonna get you hurt.
Ooh, now we're talking.
Honey, face it. You were a thing of the past. I am the future.
No, you're not. Even if you'd like to be, I was the first Joker, and therefore the best.
Actually, I'm pretty sure he came first.
Surprise! Anyone want to hear a joke? It's my absolute favorite joke. The killing joke.
I just want to go back to the way things were.
So what do you propose?
How about a magic trick? Make John Duffy disappear.
Now, wait a minute.
The only reason you two exist is because of John Duffy, right? So, the solution is simple. We, kill John Duffy.
Ooh, I like this plan. I can't wait to show him my toys.
Nope. Forget this. I'm out. I'm gonna go get the Justice League and Wonder Woman's lasso of truth and to put a stop to you 3. Six Flags man out.
Rude?
So, you either die a hero or live long enough to see Six Flags install a Joker free fly coaster. Perfect. You've ridden the Joker at Six Flags Great Advertisement. Now buckle up as you prepare to take on the exact same ride, but way uglier.
The black supports on the other Joker made the ride look classy. This one looks like management couldn't decide on a color scheme, so they just selected all.
And don't forget, that's on all 3 of them, so once again, only spreading the love. But for this parody, let's just focus on the one at New England, because I ain't going halfway across the country just so I can ride a mediocre clone. Approach the Joker and have no idea where the freaking entrance to this thing is. Oh, wait a minute, here we go. The park put out a sign telling you where the entrance is. Which actually, if you have to give directions to the entrance because you decided to not put it directly in front of the ride, you might have a problem. After walking halfway around the park, make sure to say hi to the random guy Six Flags asked to dress up like Napoleon Dynamite, and walk through the Joker queue, noticing the theming to every DC character but the Joker. Strap yourself into the ride car, pulling down your discounted B&M vest restraints.
Should have gotten a B&M.
As you pull forward, make sure to get a good look at the stranger sitting across from you, because you can be darn sure they'll be judging you this whole time. Start ascending up the vertical lift hill, which feels more like an elevator lift, really, because you're not facing the sky. So I don't know if that's exactly the right term for it. How about vertical elevator lift? We'll just combine the two. Crest over and move into your first flip, sending you either screaming, groaning, vomiting, or some combination of the three.
I mean, it was okay. It wasn't the best ride in the world, but it works.
Proceed over a few hills, which on any other coaster would give airtime, but not here. This is a 4D coaster. That means you're essentially riding a topspin on a roller coaster track. Which, I mean, if you're into that kind of thing, then great.
That was the greatest ride in the park, I swear. 10 stars. I know it's 5 stars, but it should be 10 stars.
Wait, didn't you just say it was only okay? Depending on which side you're on, either get aggressively flipped around like the flat ride that this is, or not. I mean, let's say you're perfectly balanced in terms of weight. If there isn't a fin to force your spin, you probably won't, meaning you just waited in a 30-minute line so that you could uncomfortably rock back and forth in an upscale rocking chair.
That was atrocious. That's easily the worst ride in the park.
Yo, make up your mind, dude.
It's different every time.
Ugh. Flip under yourself and go onto more track dips before slowly diving down, getting one last flip as you glide into the brakes, thus ending your experience on the Joker Free Fly Coaster.
Well, I rode it 2 more times, and I finally come to a decision.
Great. And?
Well, the first time I loved it, and the second time I literally thought I was gonna die.
Basic unoriginal Six Flags name, The Ride. Ride it at pretty much every Six Flags park in 2 to 3 years.